Hello everybody, this is Astro Weather Meteorologist Bobby Stowell here, back with this week's Forecast Friday. So let's head straight to current observations. At Bethalto, it was reported a high of 45 and a low of 32. And if we look over the last 24 hours, you can see it's dropped as low as 27, 25 when the station reset and came back up to where it is now at 48. So, as you can see, we had quite a bit of a temperature fluctuation overnight, but we're slowly making our way back up. And the city reports 50, so, and if we go to the most recent observation, the airport here in St. Louis reported 50, so we are good to go there. So we're going to get back into the 50s today in both Bethalto and St. Louis. Winds. Now this is the, whoa, hold on a minute, lost my winds. Okay, now they're back. Alrighty, so we have winds blowing from the west-northwest at Bethalto and north-northwest in St. Louis. And the speed on those winds is in knots here on the map. So we had 12 knot wind in Bethalto, gusting to, which is 14 miles per hour, gusting to 22. And the gusts were more severe in St. Louis, where the sustained wind was 20 miles per hour, gusting to 31. So the winds are pretty significant today, which probably is a sign of a front moving through. See, because they dropped off, and here they come back up. Okay, oh, never mind, check that. That's actually not the current observations. That was the winds from last night. These are current observations, so light winds, light winds. That is 9 knots at Lambert, which is 10 miles per hour, and 8 miles per hour at Bethalto, and the winds now are blowing from the east-southeast. So the winds are much lighter today. We did have a front pass through yesterday, so that would explain why the winds were pretty significant. Radar, nothing. That's ground clutter. Okay. See, there was a system that blew through, but not that bad. See, the fronts currently are all north, although I do worry about that warm front that just angled down east of Kansas City. That could track into St. Louis. Excuse me. And cause some rain. And sure enough, there is a system up north. And I'm not seeing any development yet. There is some development back here, south of Bismarck, and over some development here over South Dakota, but that won't push into St. Louis this weekend. This is the thunderstorm risk map, and as you can see, there is nothing on it. I know, it threw me for a loop too. I thought that the map wasn't working, but sure enough, down here it says unavailable or expired. So ergo, the map doesn't work right now. Now if we look at Outlook Day 2, marginal risk south of the Florida Panhandle. No, it's not the Panhandle, my bad. Through the southern tip of Florida, there's a marginal risk of thunderstorms. So, nothing here in St. Louis. So, I have to say, with cloud cover gone, our temperatures are going to moderate out. We're going to climb back into the 50s over the weekend, mid-50s. But at the same time, we're going to probably drop into the low 30s overnight over the weekend. And I am keeping my eye on that warm front that's pushing through, because I am thinking with the development on it, it's going to track through right here into the bi-state region, causing some rain over the weekend. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that one. but the most significant precipitation is north right now, moving through Minnesota into Wisconsin. So, to sum up, rain will be clear this weekend. At least for today and tomorrow, there won't be rain. Sunday, I'm putting a possible chance, probably about 20%. And temperatures will be in the mid-50s during the day and low 30s overnight. So definitely break out the winter coats and the heavy survival gear for winter. So this is STO weather meteorologist Bobby Stillwell signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Take care.